Welcome, everyone, to this safe space where we can talk openly about addiction. Today, I am diving deep into a topic that affects millions worldwide, often silently and shrouded in shame. Our goal today is to shed light on addiction, to understand it better, and to offer hope and guidance for those who need it. I will be exploring what addiction really means, going beyond the stereotypes and misconceptions. I'll uncover the different forms it can take, some of which might surprise you. And most importantly, you learn to recognize its signs, both in ourselves and in those you love. By the end of this video, my hope is that you'll feel empowered with knowledge, understanding, and the courage to seek help if you need it, or to support someone who does. So let's embark on this journey of discovery together. We got this, family. Addiction. It's a word loaded with judgment, fear, and misunderstanding. At its core, addiction is a disease, one that affects the brain and rewires its reward pathways. When you engage in addictive behaviors, your brain releases dopamine, creating a sense of pleasure and satisfaction. Over time, the brain becomes accustomed to this dopamine rush and starts craving it, leading to repeated engagement in the addictive behavior, even when it starts to have negative consequences on your life. Understanding addiction as a disease is crucial to removing the stigma and shame surrounding it. It opens the door to seeking help and finding lasting recovery. When you think of addiction, your minds often jump to substances like drugs or alcohol. But addiction can also manifest in seemingly harmless activities. Consider gambling. A casual flutter can escalate into a compulsion, draining bank accounts and shattering lives. The digital age brings technology addiction. The internet, social media, video games, these can all become sources of addiction. Workaholism and exercise addiction might be praised, but they can cross into addiction. Recognizing these less obvious forms of addiction is vital. If an activity controls your life, it's time to assess if it's an addiction. Addiction is often a subtle beast, creeping into one's life unnoticed until its grip becomes suffocating. Recognizing the signs early is crucial for seeking help. These signs can manifest physically, emotionally, or behaviorally. Physically, addiction might show through changes in sleep or weight. Emotionally, it can lead to mood swings and increased anxiety. Behaviorally, it often means a loss of control. You might engage in risky or secretive behaviors. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards recovery. Acknowledging the problem shows strength. Reach out to begin the journey towards healing. Addiction doesn't exist in a vacuum. Its tendrils reach far beyond the individual, weaving a web of destruction that ensnares families, relationships, and communities. For families living with addiction, the experience can be incredibly isolating and painful. Relationships too bear the brunt of addiction's destructive force. Trust is eroded, communication breaks down, and intimacy fades. The impact of addiction extends far beyond the immediate circle of family and friends. It ripples outwards, affecting communities, and society as a whole. Understanding the far-reaching consequences of addiction highlights the urgent need for prevention, intervention, and support. It emphasizes the importance of creating a society that fosters mental health, provides accessible treatment options, and embraces those struggling with addiction with compassion and understanding. Acknowledging the presence of addiction in your life or in the life of someone you love can feel like staring into a deep abyss. But even in the darkest of times, hope exists, and it begins with reaching out for help. The first step is often the hardest, admitting that you need support. This might involve confiding in a trusted friend or family member, reaching out to a therapist or counselor, or contacting a support group or helpline. Remember, you don't have to face this alone. Seeking professional help is crucial in addressing addiction. Therapists and counselors can provide a safe and confidential space to explore the underlying causes of the addiction, develop coping mechanisms, and learn healthy strategies for managing cravings and triggers. Support groups can be incredibly valuable resources, offering a sense of community and understanding that's difficult to find elsewhere. Reaching out for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to your strength and your commitment to healing. Watching someone you love battle addiction can be a heartbreaking and helpless feeling. You want to help to ease their pain, to fix the situation, but you often feel unsure of what to do or say. It's crucial to remember that addiction is a complex disease, and your loved one needs your compassion and understanding, not your judgment. Educate yourself about addiction. Offer your support without enabling. Let your loved one know that you care, that you're there for them, but be clear that you won't support their addiction. Encourage them to seek professional help. Offer to help them find a therapist, accompany them to appointments or research support groups. Set healthy boundaries. Your presence and encouragement can make a world of difference in their journey. Embarking on the road to recovery from addiction is a courageous and deeply personal journey. It's a path filled with challenges, setbacks, and triumphs, requiring immense strength, resilience, and a willingness to confront deeply ingrained patterns of thought and behavior. Recovery is not a destination, but a lifelong process. It's about progress, not perfection. Therapy plays a vital role in addressing the underlying causes of addiction and developing healthy coping mechanisms. Building a strong support system is essential for long-term recovery. Surrounding yourself with people who understand your journey and offer encouragement and accountability can make all the difference. Recovery is about reclaiming your life, rediscovering your passions, and rebuilding relationships. The journey of recovery from addiction can often feel isolating, like navigating a treacherous path alone in the dark. But it doesn't have to be this way. Support groups offer a beacon of light, a lifeline of connection and understanding, reminding us that we are not alone in this struggle. Support groups provide a safe and confidential space for individuals in recovery to connect, share their experiences, and offer each other encouragement and support. They offer a sense of belonging, a community of individuals who understand the challenges of addiction and the triumphs of recovery firsthand. The power of shared experience and mutual support can be incredibly healing and empowering. Whether it's a 12-step program like Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous, a smart recovery group, or a more informal support network, finding your tribe, your community of support can be a game changer in the recovery journey. If you're struggling with addiction, please know that you are not alone. You are not defined by your addiction, and there is hope for healing and recovery. Millions of people have walked this path before you, and millions more are on this journey right now. Reach out, seek support, and believe in your capacity for change. Recovery is not a straight line. It's a process filled with twists, turns, and occasional setbacks. There is no shame in seeking help. In fact, it's the bravest and most compassionate thing you can do for yourself and those who love you. You are worthy of recovery, and you are not alone. As I conclude exploration of addiction, I want to leave you with a message of hope and empowerment. Addiction is a challenging journey, but it is a journey that can lead to profound healing, growth, and transformation. By understanding the root causes of addiction, we can approach it with compassion, both for ourselves and for others who are struggling. Recovery is possible, and it's a journey worth taking. It's about reclaiming your life, rediscovering your passions, and rebuilding relationships. If you're struggling with addiction, please remember that you are not alone. Reach out for help, seek support, and believe in your capacity for change. Take that first step, embrace the journey, and find your freedom. Thank you for joining me on this journey of understanding and compassion. Together, we can break down the stigma surrounding addiction and create a world where healing and recovery are possible for everyone. We got this.